Good morning to all. In this today's class, we are going to see about the solved problems in parallel resonant circuit. So we move on to the problem. The first problem is given the parallel network in figure composed of ideal elements. First one, determine the resonant frequency Fp and find the total impedance at resonance. Calculate the quality factor, bandwidth and cutoff frequencies F1 and F2 of the system and find the voltage Vc at resonance. So determine the currents IL and IC at resonance. So consider this figure. So here the resistance of the coil is not given. In generally we write like this. So the coil has some minimum resistance, so that it is replaced by like this, the series combination of R and XL. Okay, but here this R is not given, means automatically the quality factor of this corresponding circuit is greater than 10 defaultly. Okay, so based upon that assumption, the solution is as follows. Okay, so that I'm already told that the quality factor Q is greater than or equal to 10, so that my parallel resonance frequency, which is equal to the series resonance frequency, the formula is 1 divided by 2 pi square root of L into C. The value of L is 1 millihenry and C is 1 microfarad. If you simplify this, the value of the parallel resonance frequency is 5.03 kilohertz. Okay, and the impedance at resonance condition is the parallel combination of RS, ZL and ZC. At parallel condition, this ZL and ZC both are equal. Okay, it has a pure resistance network, so that the Z is equal to 10 kilo ohm, which is the resistance of the network. Okay, so next, bandwidth is equal to Fp divided by Qp. Okay, so here the frequency of resonance is 5.03 kilohertz and the quality factor is 316.14. Therefore the bandwidth is around 15.90 hertz, and here the quality factor, we know the formula RS divided by XLP. Here RS divided by 2 pi Fp into L. Substitute all those values and simplify, you get the value is around 316.41. Okay, so next I want to find out the upper cutoff frequency and lower cutoff frequency. It is a lower cutoff frequency for F1 is, and upper cutoff frequency is called as F2. These are the formulas for lower cutoff frequency: 1 divided by 4 pi C into 1 by R minus square root of 1 by R square plus 4C divided by L. You substitute the values of R, L, C and you simplify. The value of F1 is around 5.03 kilohertz, and similarly the formula for upper cutoff frequency is 1 divided by 4 pi C into 1 by R plus square root of 1 by R square plus 4C divided by L. So that the upper cutoff frequency is around 5.04 kilohertz. Simple mathematical manipulation. Okay, so next, the voltage value Vc. We know that the voltage Vc equal to I into ZTP. Here the current is 10 milliamps from the circuit. ZTP is equivalent to 10 kilo ohm. Just you multiply, so that the voltage across the parallel elements is equal to 100 volt. Similarly, the current through the inductance is equal to, we know that in parallel circuit voltage is equal across all the elements, so therefore I equal to V by R or V by Z, so that here VL divided by the corresponding impedance of the inductance is X, so that Vc divided by 2 pi Fp into L. Substitute all those values and you solve. The final answer is 3.16 ampere. Okay, and similarly IC is equal to Vc divided by Xc. Again you use the same formula, Vc divided by 2 pi Fp into C. We know that Vc divided by Xc is replaced by 1 by 2 pi F into C. You substitute all those values and you simplify. This term is equal to 31.6 ohm, and you know the value of Vc is around 100 volt. If you simplify further, the value of current is 3.16 ampere. Okay, so next I move on to the next type of problem. Now consider this problem. So it is one of the tank circuit. So this combination is also called as a tank circuit. So for this parallel resonance circuit, Rs is equal to infinite ohm. Rs is nothing but the source impedance. So that it is the second assumption. So in parallel resonance circuits, so there are two assumptions is there. First one is a quality factor is greater than 10, and the next one is Rs is greater than Rn. So it is the second assumption case. So in this case, determine the value of Fs, Fm, Fp and compare their levels. And the next one, calculate the maximum impedance and the magnitude of the voltage Vc at Fm. Determine the quality factor Qp, calculate the bandwidth, compare the above results with those obtained using the equations associated with QL greater than or equal to 10. So that means in this problem there are two cases will be given. Here first case is Rs is greater than Rn. Here QL is not equal to greater than 10. So that in this case I made some assumptions, and here I simply take QL is greater than equal to 10. So in these two cases I wish to compare the results, and I want to give some conclusions about the problem. So directly we move on to the problem. First case, Fs is equal to 1 divided by 2 pi square root of Lc, which is nothing but the series resonance frequency. So we know the value of L and C from the corresponding circuit. So here XL equal to 0.3 millihenry and millihenry means L equal to 0.3 millihenry. Similarly, C equal to 100 nanofarad. So that you substitute all those values and you simplify, so that the series resonance frequency is 29.06 kilohertz. And we know the formula for the maximum frequency at which the maximum impedance occurs, which is equal to Fs into square root of 1 minus 1 divided by 4 into RL square into C divided by L. So we know that Fs is equal to 29.06 hertz, and we know the value of RL and CL. Substitute all those values and you simplify. Here Fm is 25.58 kilohertz and Fp equal to Fs into square root of 1 minus RL square C divided by L. You substitute all those values, okay, and simplify. You get the value around 27.06 kilohertz. Okay. So here it is a mistake. It is around 28.57 kilohertz. So that my Fm value is around 28.57 kilohertz. Similarly, Fp equal to, you substitute all those values, it is around 27.06 kilohertz. So we know that for a parallel resonance circuit, Fs is greater than Fm and Fm is greater than Fp. So compare all those values, it obeys this condition. The next one is you should find the value of Ztm. Here the coil resistance is in series with the coil, so that RL plus JXL is a parallel combination with minus JXC at F is equal to Fm. Now you should find the value of XL, therefore which is equal to 2 pi Fm into L. Fm is equal to 28.58 kilohertz. Okay, and L is equal to 0.3 millihenry. So substitute all those values and simplify. Similarly, the XC value is around 55.69 ohm. So therefore RL plus JXL equal to 20 plus J 53.87. It is in the rectangular format. So if I convert it into a polar coordinate form, then it is around 57.46 at an angle of 69.63 degree. So that the total impedance, which is equal to, substitute RL plus JXL value and all those things, and you simplify. The final answer is 159.34 at an angle of minus 15.17 degree. The voltage across the capacitance is equal to I into ZTM. I equal to 2 milliampere from the diagram, and ZTM is calculated as the magnitude is 159.34. So just you substitute the value, so that the maximum voltage across the capacitance is equal to 318.68 millivolt. So here they given the source impedance is equal to infinite, so therefore QP equal to RS parallel with RP, so that it is RS is neglected, so it is equal to RP divided by XLP, which is equal to QL, which is equal to XL divided by RL. So we know the value of XL equal to 2 pi f into L. It is a resonance frequency. Substitute all those values and you find out, so that the quality factor is 2.55. So you compare, the quality factor is very much low, it is less than 10. So definitely we should follow those things. So then bandwidth equal to FP divided by QP. The parallel frequency is 27.06 kilohertz and the quality factor is 2.55. If you substitute, the bandwidth is around 10.61 kilohertz. So these are the assumptions when we solve under the source resistance is taken as infinite. Suppose my quality factor is taken as greater than or equal to 10. So that my FM, FP, Fs both are equal to my series resonance frequency 29.0 Hz. Now you substitute QP equal to QL, which is equal to 2 pi FSL divided by RL. So that it is around 2.74. So compared to this 2.55 value, it is somewhat greater than. Automatically the quality factor is improved. The total impedance, which is equal to QL square into RL, which is equal to 150.15. So compared to the previous value, it is around 159.34. Automatically here the impedance is reduced. If the impedance is reduced, okay, automatically the voltage across the element is also reduced. So that here Vc max is equal to I into ZTP. I am already told that if the impedance is reduced, the voltage is also reduced. In previous cases it is around 318.68 millivolt. Here only 300.3 millivolt. And bandwidth is FP divided by QB. So that if you substitute all those values and simplify, it is almost equal. Maybe some decimal difference is there. It is very minimum, but anyhow it is approximately both are equal. Okay, this is the conclusion, and we move on to the next problem. So consider this network. So for the network, determine QL, RP and calculate C at resonance condition, and find QP and calculate the bandwidth and cutoff frequencies. Okay, so this is the given diagram. Just I redrawn the diagram here. So it is the current source. Here resistance is there, and resistance and inductance is there, and capacitance is given here. Okay, so here RS is equal to 40 kilo ohm. It is 40 kilo ohm, and RL equal to 10 ohm. RL equal to 10 ohm, and inductance is 1 millihenry, and Fp equal to 0.04 megahertz. The capacitance value is unknown, C. Okay, so therefore QL equal to, we know the formula, XL divided by RL. XL equal to 2 pi Fp into L divided by RL. In the given problem, Fp is given by 0.04 megahertz and L equal to 1 millihenry. Substitute all those values, so that the quality factor is 25.12. So we know that this quality factor is greater than 10. So we use the shortcut methods. So that Rp equal to, we know that QL square into RL. So that 25.12 the whole square, which is nothing but the quality factor value, into 10, which is equal to 6.31 kilo ohm. It is the value of Rp. And the total impedance is at T equal to Rs parallel with Rp. Here Rs is not equal to infinite, so that definitely we go for the simplification, 40 kilo ohm in parallel with 6.31 kilo ohm. The resultant value is around 5.45 kilo ohm. Okay, if the quality factor is greater than 10, therefore Fp is equal to, we know that 1 divided by square root 2 pi into square root of L into C. If I want to find out the value of capacitance C, just rearrange the equation so that C is equal to 1 divided by 4 pi square F square into L. Substitute all those values and you simplify. The capacitance value is 15.83 nanofarad. Okay, so if the quality factor of the coil is greater than or equal to 10, then therefore QP, which is equal to ZTP divided by XL. ZTP is nothing but the combination of RS in parallel with QL square into RL. It is the formula, just you remember. Substitute all those values and simplify. QP is equal to around 21.68. Got it? So now I move on to find out the bandwidth of the corresponding problem. So bandwidth equal to Fp divided by Qp, so that the final value is around 1.85 kilohertz. Now I want to find out the value of upper cutoff frequency and lower cutoff frequency F1 and F2. So these are the relevant formulas to find out the upper cutoff frequency, lower cutoff frequency and upper cutoff frequency. Substitute the values of C, R, L, all those things in the equations and you simplify. Okay, so that the lower cutoff frequency is 39 kilohertz and the upper cutoff frequency is 40.84 kilohertz. Okay, just do it your own. These are simple mathematical manipulations. Okay, so then I move on to the next problem. Okay, so it is a given circuit. For this circuit, find Fp and determine Qp. Calculate the bandwidth. Determine Bp at resonance. And also sketch the curve of Vc versus frequency. How much the voltage across the capacitance varies with respect to the frequency. That's the thing they ask. So these are the things we want to discuss about in this problem. Okay, so I move on to the problem. So from the circuit, the inductance value is 5 millihenry and the capacitance value is 50 picofarad. You substitute all those values, therefore my series resonant frequency is 318.31 kilohertz. XL equal to 2 pi Fs into L, so that it is 10 kilo ohm. The quality factor QL equal to XL divided by RL. Okay, so it is XL equal to 10 kilo ohm and RL equal to 100 ohm. Here it is a printing mistake, it is a 100 ohm. If you simplify this, it is 100. Automatically my quality factor is greater than 10, so we go for such assumptions, so that Fp and Fs, which is equal to my series resonance frequency, so that I choose the corresponding values. And Qp equal to, we know that Rs in parallel with Rp divided by XL. Here Rs is not equal to infinite, it has some definite value, so that assumption, that simplifications we do not move. Okay, so that Rp equal to QL square into RL. QL is equal to 100 and RL equal to 100 ohm. therefore Rp equal to 1 mega ohm and Qp equal to Rs in parallel with Rp, so that 50 kilo ohm in parallel with 1 mega ohm divided by XL equal to 10 kilo ohm. If you simplify these values, Qp is around 4.76. So here you note that the drop in Q from QL, we know that the QL is around 100, here Qp is dropped to 4.76 due to that Rs. It is very important conclusion in this problem. So next thing, the bandwidth is Fp divided by Qp, so therefore Fp equal to 318.31 kilohertz divided by 4.76. If you simplify this, the bandwidth is around 66.87 kilohertz. So it is the formula we use. Otherwise, we know the formula for the bandwidth, another formula 1 divided by 2 pi into RL divided by L plus 1 by Rs into C. Okay, so if you substitute in these equations also, so both are equal, so that just you use this formula only, there is no need to solve these types of equations. Anyhow, you know this. Okay, so then the next one is Vp equal to, we know that formula, I into ZTP. The value of I is 2 milliamps, ZTP equal to Rs in parallel with Rp. The value of this combination is equal to 47.62 kilo ohm. If you multiply these two values, the final value is around 95.24. Here it is the graph, the impedance versus frequency. We know that at resonance condition the impedance is very maximum one. Okay, here the bandwidth is around 66.8 kilohertz, they noted down here. At peak value the voltage is 95.24 volt. At the cutoff frequency it is only 70.7%. If you multiply that, you get the value of 67.34 volt. Okay, and you substitute the value of the F1 and F2. We know that F1 is equal to my parallel resonance frequency minus bandwidth divided by 2, and similarly F2 is equal to Fp plus bandwidth divided by 2. Just you use these formulas and you get the value of around 284.9 kilohertz as F1 and 351.7 kilohertz as F2. Okay, here Qp is around 4.76. In general, if it is a series circuit, we go for the assumption of QL equal to around 100. The quality factor is 100. When we use Rs, automatically that quality factor is reduced to 4.76. It is the important conclusion made in this problem. Okay, thank you.